So can you camp in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang? Well, not strictly speaking. I mean, we slept across the front seats, put the tent against the side and pulled the awning over the top of the cab. It kept us pretty dry. We did a lot of work in this garage trying to modify it and make it a little bit better, but you know, we've got a plan. We'd love to go to Europe next summer and meet up with our daughter. She's going camping in a big van, and you know, it's a debut trip, and it'd be great if we could meet up with her. So, you know, normally we take a tent, but we've got a few other plans to add to Chitty. But if I can simplify things and put the tools in a nice easy area, and then it leaves a little bit more room for luggage and your camping equipment. Because to be honest, there's not a lot of room in Chitty, and you've got to be pretty careful about what you take and how you sort of pull it together. When we went across the world to Australia, we took one rucksack between us, and my wife, you know, she didn't even take a hairdryer, so you know, she forego quite a lot of things. But anyway, try and make it a little bit more streamlined. So back to that question really, can we camp in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang? Like I say, there's not a lot of room in here, and it needs a little bit of modifying because we don't even have a roof. I had made a roof when we went off to Monte Carlo and when we went to Australia. We made it out of ash wood and a bit of aluminium skinning on the top, and actually put some vinyl on it, and it worked pretty well, but it wasn't 100%, and you used to have as much rain coming down the outside of the windscreen as what you did on the inside. But you know, it kept us pretty dry. But I want to make a new roof. I want to make somewhere we can actually sleep, and I need to start by modifying it so that we can not have the tent where we sleep on the floor or on the ground. We can actually get up off the floor. But to modify the car, I need to make more room for my tools, more room for any other accessories and camping gear. With the plan of taking Chitty overseas, doing another little trip, I'm thinking about where I can put some storage and things like that. You know, take some tools. I mean, I normally keep the tools under the seat, and they're quite weighty, you know, because I've kept every tool that I built the car with. So, you know, 30mm spanners and sockets, and the drain sump fitting, and for the diffs and so on. And there's quite a few tools in there. It adds a bit of weight, but where they're under the seat, every time I need something, you've got to pull the whole seat out, and it's a bit complex. So I thought I could find a really easy place. Now, at the front here, I've got this Chitty wing, and that's always sat on the front of the car, and yeah, it looks the part. But you know, there's a space under here, and I thought if I could make a base, and then maybe, I don't know, cover it with a bit of felt or something like that, and make some proper places for tools. I could have all my spanners and a few weighty things, and as it's quite low, it means that you know, the centre of gravity is still quite low, so I can get some tools in there. And my thinking is that if it sort of goes on there, and then we can make a bit of a hinge to it, so you can open it up, access to your tools and so on. So I've got as far as, I've got this great big gap down the back as well, so I've got as far as cutting out this other part, which I need to cut the alley right through here, and that's going to sit, I'll just pop that in there, that's going to sit right at the back, and then we're going to cut this section out, and then this is going to sit over the top, and hopefully I can put a hinge down this bit, and then we can make that hinge up so I can get some access to the tool. So it's all sort of, it's all about making the car really easy and usable